It's so frustrating sometimes. Like, seriously, the whole gag about JJK fans is that they can't read, and you're somehow proving yourself to be even more illiterate than them. How? It's so frustrating. It's even more frustrating than actually reading the takes of JJK fans. And I am a JJK fan, but even I could sit through the series and go, oh, this, and this. Like, the fact that JJK fans don't understand how Gojo's stuff works, it's like, look, I understand that it's a complicated math problem, but it's an actual math problem that you get taught in school. It's a number that never reaches... It's an equation that never reaches zero. It just infinitely goes on, getting closer and closer, but never reaching zero. Like, it's a complex math solution, or math equation, but it's so simple to explain. Like, I get it. Gege was like, I need people to explain this better for me. But, like, it's literally something they teach you in school. It's not he's stopping people. It's he's making their movements so slow. He's literally dividing the speed of their movement so much that it will never reach its destination. Mm-hmm. Because the closer the attack gets to him, the slower it gets. To the point where it almost seems to stop, but never actually does. Like, graphing calculators have a button you can press to draw this out for you if you're really that confused about it, JJK fans. This is a call-out post. Go back to fucking school. You obviously didn't learn anything. Anyways.
Yeah, you know what? You saying that makes me want to read JJK just to see, like, how people fuck this up.
Right? Because Gojo even explains it. He even says, it will never reach me. He doesn't say, my ability stops it. He says, my ability makes it never reach me. Do you know the math equation in, like, the graph I'm, like, talking about, Lena?
No.
Okay. So imagine a graph, like on a graphing calculator. You know how it's in those 4 quadrants?
Yes.
Zoom in on one of those quadrants. You know where 0, 0 is on that, right?
Yeah.
It is the direct center point. So zoom in on one of those 4 quadrants with 0, 0 in one of the corners based on whatever quadrant you've chosen.
Yeah.
So the way this math equation works, I do not remember what the math equation is exactly, but the graph that it creates basically works like this. You have a line that goes horizontal to the X and Y axis and looks like it is completely horizontal to it, but it's not. And the way it works is that the closer to 0 you get, the further away it gets from both axes of the graph. Are you imagining what I'm saying?
Yes. No, yeah, I get it.
So you know how the graph is a right angle?
Yes.
This line is a curved line that hits 1 and then turns back around and goes towards the other axes forever. So they look...
okay.
Yeah. So it curves around 1 and then looks like it's just continuing on forever, getting closer and closer until it's going to cross the lines. But they never do because you're constantly dividing it. It's basically like you're dividing the number that you get by 2. If you're always dividing by 2, you're never going to hit 0 because all you're doing is halving. You're never actually, like, subtracting to a point. You know, you can half something infinitely, essentially. Mm-hmm. That's the point. Gojo is halving their speed infinitely to the point where it looks like they've stopped, but in actuality, they just slow down to the point where they can never reach him because the closer they get, the slower they get without ever stopping.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's very funny because there's another point in the series where Gojo uses Infinite. That's the name of the Limitless. Sorry. Is it Infinite or is it Limitless? I think it's Infinite. It's Infinite. He uses that ability to crush someone. And people didn't understand it because they were like, because they can't comprehend the idea of what I just described, being able to crush someone, since it's only ever slowing someone down. But the thing is, what he's doing in that moment is expanding his technique at a pace that is faster than their speed moving towards him. You know how when you get in a car accident, you're stopped way faster than the speed you were traveling at?
Yes.
That's what's happening. They are, compared to the speed that his technique is being expanded at, they are hitting a sudden stop, a sudden deceleration, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's expanding his technique. So it's not that he's actually crushing them into the wall, it's that he's causing such a sudden deceleration of them and the wall behind them that it's acting as a crushing force. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I low-key got a little lost at the end there, but I followed most of it, so yes.
How to explain it? Because it's not a physical force, obviously.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the shockwave of a bomb, essentially. It's like, even if you're standing still, the shockwave of a bomb isn't crushing you, but if you're leaning against a wall and the shockwave of a bomb hits you, it's going to feel like you're being crushed because there is a sudden, rapid acceleration in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Since he is slowing them down moving towards him so much, him expanding his technique causes essentially a bomb explosion, like invisible rapid acceleration in the opposite direction. That acts as a crushing force.
Mm-hmm.
It's complex, but it's not actually a crushing force. It really is just being like in a car that suddenly stops and you just get hit with a bunch of G-force in the opposite direction. Anyways, moving on.